What was it?
27 minutes. All right, ladies and gentle jerks, we are playing Afro Samurai for the PlayStation 3, much to the chagrin
he
of
is.
Elgato. Anyway.
Elgato says it doesn't exist.
Look, well, the Elgato just the Elgato really doesn't handle the changing of
aspect ratios.
Yeah,
resolutions.
your resolution change really messes with the Elgato. So blocking is very important in this game because that's how you don't get hit.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do. There are certain abilities in the game that I simply just don't remember how to do. Like I did something in the last match, or in the last thing, where I think you can parry, and the parry system allows you to wall run vertical, yada yada. Okay. They were like, please don't turn the camera just yet. Because we're going to point the camera at something, and then you're not going to know how to get to it. And now you don't know how to get to it because you turned the camera all willy-nilly before we got the opportunity to show you what we were looking at. But yeah, okay, you can go back to giving us the world's greatest trivia. Okay.
Apparently, funny enough that you talked about that whole Afro's Afro.
Yeah.
Funny enough, was sort of has this green tinge to it.
Yeah.
Apparently, they originally wanted to be neon green.
Hmm.
Like they wanted to glow.
Well, it wasn't funny that I talked about it. They say it in the show. That's how come I said it. It does have a slight green tinge to it. But
yeah, they said they still have the green tint there, but they wanted it to be neon, anime green, as opposed to realistic
so My
looking
Hero.
with a green tint.
Like My Hero.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh. I would like to sit on this. Okay.
Am I supposed to get this all the way up? Imagine I am. And I just didn't find the, shucks. Come on. That's not. Oh. I'm just dumb. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. But that's okay.
But yeah, because he's feared in the world of Afro Samurai. They're gonna explain all this in the game, I imagine, over time. But the thing is, the reason Afro became Afro Samurai is because he's an orphan. He was orphaned when his dad was the number one. Oh, he can't swim.
Mm-hmm.
So why did y'all make that ledge jumpable?
To give you false hope.
His dad was the number one samurai for a while. And then the dude, I don't remember the bad guy's name in the series. In the first series. I don't remember his name. At all. But that dude decided that he wanted that damn headband. So he attacked Afro's dad when they were just a boy. They were coming back from fishing. And he attacked Afro. And he cut that motherfucker's head off. And that was when Afro vowed to be the best Afro.
The best Afro.
The best samurai. because his objective was to just get like the
I mean,
number one
mind you,
headband.
his objective was just to kill the guy who
Kill
killed his
that dude,
dad.
yeah. And he
But
had
to
to
do
kill.
that, he had to become,
Yeah, he had
you
to
know,
kill through everybody else first. Which again, I question. Like they had to have like a set number of. They had to have a set number of headbands to begin with, because otherwise, like you couldn't just have. Because what I'm getting at is like, okay, if you have just two headbands, and you're like, nah, like you have to kill a guy to get the headband. Well, if you only have the two, or rather you only have the one, who's alive to like, you know what I'm saying? Who's alive to have the other headbands? Like if you beat the guy who had number one, that means you're just the number one. So how these other headbands even in the mix? You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like,
Damn.
I would assume, like, someone just, like, because I assume you don't keep the headband.
Oh no. Well, you can, but not everybody does.
Like, I would
Oh
assume that maybe
wow.
you just, like, drop them, and then whoever finds it is just lucky.
You. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like I said, you don't have to keep your headband because at the end of the game, like that. See, I didn't understand that. I just thought it was a matter of pride. At the end of the first series, like I think it's like 7 episodes or maybe 12. I don't remember. He's like, I finally got me all them headbands. I am finally becoming God. I never understood why he said that, other than like it's just like epic and like blasphemy or whatever the fuck. Also, that dude worried me because like he clearly was not human. He had a fucking
No,
third arm.
I mean, he was kind of trying to not be.
No, I mean like he wasn't human. If you haven't seen Afro Samurai, I'd say like give it a go. Watch it if you can find a place to watch it.
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so many words in the Ninja section on Wikipedia.
There's gonna be a lot of dying. This is the African pride. I'm gonna die a lot. Read, cause I'm dying a bunch. I'm dying here, man. Read, read, read.
That ain't making it happen, you bastard. The MT7. Is this what you're talking about?
The empty seven though, yeah, those are the brothers.
Phil
Those.
Lamar, John DiMaggio, also Phil Lamar.
If you get the
Uh,
opportunity, I'm telling you now, if you're watching this, this is a slight expansion on what the I almost said manga, on what the show became.
Phil Lamar is three of the brothers.
Well, he's three of the brothers because those three work to like run together. Like I don't know if they're actually brothers.
End of the road, bitch.
This looks really good for an early PS3 game.
But I'm assuming the brothers are going to be in this, so that
Oh
would
yeah, I've
save
already,
that for.
that was the dude who killed me, and I was like, I don't know if I was supposed to die here or not. Oh wow.
End of the road, bitch. Time to die.
Justice, by the way.
Your story.
That's the dude's name, yeah. Oh my
Roku Taro.
gosh. Here's the deal.
Roku Taro.
Here's the deal. Like, if I was like to program this and just help design it, I would have told them like put block on L1 and the whole like focus thing, just let the player hold the button, because that's what you end up doing, is activating focus with L1 and then holding the button to start the focus swing. It would just make more sense for me to hold it, because like there is no other function like for holding the button, like that there is nothing else. And then just put block on L1, or whatever the fuck, or put block on L2, because it just doesn't feel right on R1. I'm sure there are other games that had block on R1, but I know I'm standing by my statement. And also, like if it, you have to keep in mind, like certain attacks are like his heavy. Like his heavy focus is a vertical attack. And his light focus is a horizontal attack. So, and the it's not pre-animated. So keep in mind that, like, if you miss that bitch, it's mostly because you
Your story is over.
God damn it. Okay. Calm down. All right. Thank you for not letting me see. It don't get better than that.
It gets far better than you could ever believe.
Yep, here we go. There it is.
What in the absolute fuck was that?
That's what the here we go was. The here we go was me finna die. This is hard. It's not okay. It's hard, but I feel like I could do this. I feel like I can do this. I really wish I wasn't playing this with a PS2 controller. I really wish I was playing with a PS3 controller. I also wish that the cutscenes didn't play every single time. And I feel like when stuff like this is the case, like when you get like a game that has unskippable cutscenes, it just shows that the people who made it don't make video games. Or more specifically, they definitely don't play them. Because they like, it either is an oversight, like they didn't think about that, or they just didn't care. And that's not the right way to go about it at all. Because I will say for sure, and I think like Mark will probably like back me up on, I know like every gamer has come across a game that he stopped playing because it got hard and he kept dying, but more specifically it had unskippable cutscenes and he had to keep watching cutscenes over the same cutscene over and over, and it got annoying.
There was a specific part of Kingdom Hearts 1. It's like one of those things that like haunts your memories. Like, there's two specific cutscenes, like, before they made the remakes, where you can skip the cutscenes, like in the original ones though. It was dance, water, dance. That was one of the things that would forever haunt your dreams.
Damn it.
And the other one is not Clayton.
What?
Not Clayton.
Mm.
Not Clayton.
And I have to watch this cutscene. I have to watch the gate open, and then when I cross the threshold,
So
like,
on a thread I'm reading right now, why can you not skip the cutscenes in this game? I hate games that don't allow you to do this. It's a very simple concept.
That is a black man who wrote that.
That every video game would have cutscenes. Slow down the flow of the game, and you should be able to skip them if desired.
Especially like in a game where like I'm getting my ass handed to me.
I must have heard Kuma's speech about 50 times on hard. Maybe on the first playthrough the cutscene should be unskippable for story purposes, but I agree that anytime after the first playthrough they should be skippable. It's so annoying when you get stuck in a certain section and therefore have to watch the same cutscene over and over and over. This goes for like 2 paragraphs. Skip and pause functions in all cutscenes should be standard across all video games.
Keep in mind, like this is what the god damn.
This is in 2011.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're at 15 minutes. If I can't progress past this in 10 minutes, I'm going to change the difficulty and I'll just play my way back here because I'm not doing this for a month.
There's no reason to.
No. Like, there's no trophies. There's, like, once I beat it, I'm going to put it. I haven't played this game since probably, 2009, 2010, 11.
I still remember
there.
that game coming out because I remember that was like one of those few games that, like, it was the last game that came out. I think that came out that didn't have trophies connected to it. Like that was the last time it was over.
Your story is over.
Oh, right. There's a kick function. And he could just straight up hurt me because that was all right, I guess.
End of the road.
It is already. And even if it wasn't alright, what are you gonna do about it? I also want to say that Afro Samurai was one of those animes that came out before America was fully like okay with anime.
I don't know what
Not
the hell you're
necessarily
talking
that-
about. Yeah, because that sentence didn't really make any sense. Because Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, all those shows kind of normalized what anime was. It's just that at that time, people weren't dicks about what anime has to be. Yeah, damn. And I feel like that was a decent attempt. And like the dude in the red, I don't know if it's like an Arkham situation where I gotta like hit him with my Afro and then like flurry him to death or whatever, because he is not going down. He's a thick boy. No, Afro Samurai. For people who need to know, it's an American anime. This was designed for an American audience. Like, it is, in my opinion, a good anime. It had a story to tell. It told it. It shut the fuck up. They were not trying to make 1,000,000 episodes of Afro Samurai. It was an epic. Oh no, he's taking damage. So I've said this before about other games, and I'm gonna say it about about games in the future. I do not like the Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask. I don't. N64 Zelda games, they missed me, and I'm never gonna be like, yeah, I love them. Like, no. Like, if you like them, good for you. I don't fucking care. Like I like Breath of the Wild, and apparently people don't like that game, and those people are wrong. Breath of the Wild is good. Breath of the Wild is fucking great. But there's something that Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask did right. When you are in a, like, mind you, there are certain characters that this doesn't fit for. But for this situation, exactly, and especially given what it's based on, makes even more sense. They watched apparently like kabuki theater and stuff like that, and the way they do fight scenes in those Japanese films, because it was acting, they only had like one person attack the actor at a time. And so like in those games when Link was facing off with multiple enemies, only one would attack him at a time. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean you weren't fighting them both, or like they were queued up, but they would not be designed to like both try to like hit you. And games like this like tend to not understand that that's important because I can only do so much and I can only see so much at any one moment. So the idea of like having 4 dudes on screen all trying to hurt me is, you know, not acceptable. And like when I say like there are characters where this doesn't, you know, apply, Kratos is one of those characters because Kratos' fucking blades can attack in a 360. So that clearly doesn't count. You know, the same goes with the characters in like Dynasty Warriors.
I mean, but mind you, those games take into consideration that you are facing like 1,000 enemies at one time.
Yeah. Like that is like the objective and it's designed around.
But most
That's what I
combat,
was
like
trying to
in
do.
close quarters, is like basically not giving you a way to see everybody that's coming at you all at once.
What the fuck? I can't, I can't, I cannot. I cannot hit. I cannot hit.
How can you hit?
Okay. Okay, that's it. No. Because apparently this dude was just very specific in how you had to hit him. And they were like, nah, this ain't happening. So in the next episode, like the difficulty will be, I'm getting through this part, but after that, like the difficulty will be like shockingly less difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck this.
Which is fair.
Because there's again, it's kind of one of the reasons I don't like trophies because obsessive compulsiveness and video gaming kind of go hand in hand. Like I feel like the majority of people who are compulsive and obsessive play video games. Just they either play video games or they gamble. One of the things. And trophies kind of ruin video games in the sense that it's like, here, do this thing. But like it's not necessary. It doesn't really add to the game all the time. Like it really doesn't always add to the game. And in most cases it just don't. Like the shit we're going through for like dudes like cutting me up from the back. I can't do anything about that. Cause keep in mind, like I can be in the middle of a combo and then do this. So it would just make more sense if they were just like, yeah, here, just hold the button. Than like hold L. And I've definitely learned that a lot of games, like when it's like, here, we want you to make this game, put this in it. Make it do this because this one game did this and people really liked it. And it's very obvious they don't take into consideration that, well, that worked in that game because it was designed around this one mechanic.
Mm-hmm. I do not disagree. Not that it would matter if I did, but you know, I don't.
Okay, fucking finally. Somehow I cut the top of his fucking head off.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, the specific character that was giving me the blues I cut the top. I just cut the top of his head off. Well, that was one of the mementos.
Cutting
Like,
top of his head off?
huh? I'm gonna try to get through this recording session on this difficulty, and then like in my downtime, I'll play back to wherever we stop because I don't want to like. I'd rather
Can you
not.
not just change it on the fly?
No,
Of course not. Why would you?
I can't skip cutscenes.
Like some games. Not all games, okay?
Yeah, you didn't know what you was gonna say. That's right. Hush. All right, sign us out.
Um, like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know, do something with
I
it.
even forgot that was a thing. I forgot that was even a thing. I said it the wrong time, the wrong way the first time. Okay, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay black. We out of here. Peace. I'm getting hit.